Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a you versus them love reading for Virgo. We'll explore your energy, the energy of the person on your mind, and the dynamic between you, not to fix or chase anyone, but to support your clarity, self-trust, and emotional steadiness. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Virgos, please. All right, so your person is showing up as the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, you're showing up as the Ten of Swords. And the connection, we see the Devil, Capricorn energy. And we see the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so it looks like you definitely have an ex here, Virgo. Someone that you've had a really painful ending with. And this Knight of Wands tells me this could be somebody who came in and out of your life very quickly. There was a lot of passion, a lot of excitement, a lot of attraction. But there's been either dishonesty, there's been ghosting, there's no communication. And the Devil, this is telling me that there's something toxic here between the two of you. So Virgo, the Knight of Wands, this person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. I do feel like this person may have rushed in and out of this connection, or maybe they just ghosted, quit talking to you. This is somebody who wasn't putting in the work for something long term. So they may have been just really focused on the physical, but not really deepening the connection, not taking you to meet friends and family, things like that. And they're viewing you as the Judgment card in reverse. Now, they may fear that they've misjudged you, Virgo, but I also feel like with the Judgment card in reverse, you've probably cut this person off, which I feel in true Virgo fashion, you're not chasing this person. You know, you're dealing with your own stuff behind closed doors. This is Aries, Scorpio energy. You're hurting, the Ten of Swords. This has been painful for you, Virgo. All right. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse. But you've made up your mind about where you're going to invest. And I think with a very heavy heart, you're realizing that you want to invest in yourself, not so much in this connection right now. Now, you're viewing them as the King of Wands. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So you see this person as very sexy, very attractive, very successful. And I can see why this is hard to let go of. Because I'm sure the sex was amazing, Virgo. Or, you know, this person looks really, really good on paper. But the Devil tells me there could be some obsession. There could be a lot of, you know, breakup and makeup, which can be a really devastating pattern. I want you to be aware of that. I mean, yes, it's okay for couples to, you know, break up and make up. But if it becomes a pattern, it can really create a trauma bond. All right, this person is viewing the relationship as the Eight of Swords in reverse. So, yeah, I think this person was hiding something from you, avoiding the truth, maybe even doing you dirty here. They may feel like finally this karmic cycle between you is coming to an end, and you're viewing the relationship as the Five of Cups. Virgo, this has been something hurtful. This has been something painful. And with the Four of Cups in reverse, I feel like there's a part of you that still might be emotionally open to this person, or hoping that they'll reach out, or they'll apologize, or they'll come back around, especially if that's the pattern there between the two of you. Okay, but I'm seeing a lot of red flags here, Virgo. I'm seeing a lot of sadness. I'm seeing hurt. I'm seeing disappointment. And it feels like it's more like in your energy. I think this person is stuck in a lower vibrational timeline. We see toil and labor. Some of you work with this person, and that makes things that much harder. Okay. We see pathway. This person isn't seeing a path forward. Again, they probably enjoyed going out with you. They enjoyed sleeping with you. They enjoyed the fun, the attention, you know. Virgos are very service oriented, so you maybe gave them gifts, did things for them, did nice things for them. But I'm also getting this toil and labor. This is somebody who's just continuing to do what they always do. And it's like they're not looking to transform or move this connection forward. And we see change energy. A lot of my Virgos, they ended things abruptly. And some of you, they may have been even doing some future faking, you know, like talking about, you know, a future here with you, and then boom, silence, or they rushed off in a different direction. This is a very heavy read, Virgo, and I know it's not for all of you. So if it's not resonating, that's okay. You know, you can check out any of the other readings that I publish, or you might want to check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I also like to check my North Node when I'm dealing with soulmates. So Virgo, let's see what Spirit wants you to know about this person. What does Spirit want you to know about this person? All right, yeah, third party. I think they put you in a third party. A lot of you. You may, you know, this might be confirmation for you, for those of you that don't know. Which, again, my heart goes out to you because I know it's not easy. But we see attraction, flirting, and dating, right? Which is nothing inherently wrong with that. But I kind of feel like this person, you know, with the pathway energy in reverse, didn't want to take it beyond that, or didn't take it beyond that. And we see coffee cup, but I would watch out, Virgo, because they may want to meet up and talk. They might, you know, want to give you closure. Maybe they say they need closure. Be careful, because oftentimes closure is the reopening of a wound. Some of you, they might come in and say they want to be friends. I'd be careful with that, okay? In your energy, we see boat. So getting what you need. So being really aware of what you need in a relationship, Virgo. And no matter how sexy and how attractive and how good this person looks on paper, it's so important to take a look at, can they meet your needs? Do you feel emotionally safe and balanced with this person? All right, and we see moving on and closure. I think you're trying to give yourself closure here, which can be a really tough task, especially if somebody has ghosted or hasn't been honest. And the passion is there, so that may make all of this that much more difficult. But insane chemistry, you like each other equally, you have a lot of fun with them. But I feel like when it's called to become something deeper, this person focuses out. They may have even gaslit you. So they may still be keeping tabs on you, but they're acting like they're not. Again, I'm getting quite a bit of toxicity here between the two of you. So I want my Virgos to be really careful, because you deserve so much more. Okay, and this type of connection could really be blocking you from the real deal, or something that brings you joy and happiness, growth and expansion. Anything hidden here that we need to be aware of? Building a life together. Some of you, this person was talking about this, or going along with it, right? Future faking. Some of you, you already built a life together. All right, and then saying goodbye. And I feel like the rug may have been pulled out from underneath you, Virgo. My heart goes out to you. I know this is not easy. And I know this is not an uplifting reading, but I do know that it's confirmation, or somebody out there really needs to hear it. And like I said, if it's not resonating, that's completely okay. Just check your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. All right, Virgo, let's see. What does this person want to say to you? What does this person want to say to you? All right, I'm a better person because of you. Okay. And I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. Yeah, and it does feel like, you know, they did you dirty. And it does feel, Virgo, very clear that you deserve more. All right, let's go ahead and see, what are their next actions toward you? What are their next actions toward you? King of Wands in reverse. And the Sun card. So this person might come towards you. They may give you clarity, but I think the clarity you're going to get from this person is they repeat the same cycle. They might come in because they want to hook up, right? There might be some great makeup sex here in your future, but they're not going to stick around, or they're not going to change their ways. And the King of Wands can also be somebody who's confrontational, somebody who may make things your fault, somebody who reaches out but then disappears again. Okay, so I'd be very, very careful, Virgo. All right, let's see what your advice and guidance is here. What's your advice and guidance for my Virgos? Advice and guidance for my Virgos, please. Psychic abilities. You have the gift of seeing, hearing, and sensing intuitively. Continue to develop your abilities, but this is also about trusting your intuition, trusting dream messages you may be receiving. And we see paradigm shift. Let go of outdated and ineffective beliefs. Again, this ending or this pattern even may require a paradigm shift for you to free yourself from this, Virgo. And we see wounding. So this indicates a challenging relationship dynamic. We're seeing that in this reading. Recognize this circumstance as a soul agreement, and others are shaped by their past life wounds. But it doesn't necessarily make it okay, and it doesn't necessarily make it a situation that you need to be or continue to be involved in. All right, Virgos, I'm sending you so much love and light and peace and ease. Take care.